have to moisturize my face. I just got this Fenty, what's it called? Hydra Visor moisturizer with SPF. So it's like dripping off my hands. So let me just quickly moisturize. Oh, feels so good. I'm not exactly gay, but sure as hell he's racist. If I'm honest, I feel somewhere in the middle. So, moisturizer is on. I think I might need a little bit more. So you just like, this is what it looks like. You just do that. Turn off my AC. Alright, now let's quickly go on to primer. What primer do I use again? This is my makeup purse. Everything fits in here. Like, if it doesn't fit in here, I don't need it. So, thankfully, I'm not a hoarder in makeup. Alright, so I use Hydro Visor primer by Milk Makeup. It's really amazing. Just putting that on the back of my hands. So it's really cooling. I love this primer. So just put it on until it gets tacky on my skin. That's when I know that it is ready. Okay, maybe I should have given my... Ooh, we're having a lot of white cast. Maybe I should have allowed my moisturizer to sink in some more. Or maybe I put too much moisturizer. Anyways, moving on. Face is looking good. Primer. And I'm just going to go wet my beauty blender. The beauty blender is ready. Soaked it nicely. And I'm just going to go in with my foundation. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin, really amazing foundation, and my color is 13 Warm. I'm going to link everything below. So just don't need too much, just a little bit. That's okay. And let's go. That was a lot on my forehead. Just trying to get this done in 15 minutes or less. It's that quick summer face. Alrighty, so we're looking good. Sometimes I take my foundation over my eyelid, almost like a primer for the eyes, but primer for the eyes actually exists. I think I'm going to use a little bit more, just a little, just a little. It have been too much. Just want to go in here. Oh, here, you guys see my mirror. Look at my mirror. Let's go on the neck. Alright, sun's coming out, so you guys will see me a lot better. I'm using natural light. Okay. So, making progress, moving forward super quickly. Next thing we're going to use is highlighter. I use Fenty Beauty Liquid Kilowatts. I like to keep everything liquid since I'm using, you know, nice liquid foundation, just keeping everything in the same texture. So highlighter is liquid, blush is liquid. I prefer it that way. Let me turn on my artificial light. Let's get a little lights in here. Is that better? Okay, maybe. All right. So just I like to put my highlighter just like 2 dots on my hands. I call them dollops. So we're gonna place highlighter right there. On the second side. And it's liquid, so I have to work fast. I use my beauty blender for everything. Everything. And then to erase, I just use this end. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so highlighter is done. And then I'm going to use my blush. See, we're glowing already. Oh, sorry. For blush, I use Laura Mercier in Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush in Sun Drenched. Love this color. I love this color so much. It just adds this warmth and dewiness to my skin. I really love it. I'm just going to add another 2 drops, 1 per skin. I think I'm going to use my fingers for this. And what I'm going for is a flush. I don't know if I made that up, but I just want to flush, aka a nice healthy glow. Very natural looking. But hey, it's Barbie season, so. And I take my blush upwards just to, I think it just adds symmetry. I don't like everything just like ending on the cheeks, so. All right, so that's a little bit of a flush. Now I need to quickly go in with my sponge. Work really quickly, which favors me because I actually don't like to spend so much time. But yeah, just working in nice short strokes. Sun's coming out for us. All right, so my flush is done. Wasn't too much, just nice healthy flush. We're glowing. Next up, I'm going to use my bronzer. I keep opening it before I tell you guys what it is. I'm going to use my bronzer. It is by Fenty. This is Matchsticks in Truffle. So really, really amazing contour stick. And I use it as a bronzer. Mostly because it's like creamy. So, you know, since everything is liquid, I figured like keeping my bronzer like creamy would, you know, just work together. So nice short strokes down here. My favorite part, on the forehead. Love that. All right. And, you know, sometimes people go down here, but I'll just do 1 stroke. I don't really need that down. Okay, so again, we blend. Blending. I find that using short strokes makes it easier to blend. Look, like I didn't need to rub. When you draw lines, it's harder. Oh, wait, I don't think I put it on the side as well. Okay, just making sure. I probably did. All right. Short strokes. Short strokes. I feel like whenever I film, I like switch the order that I would possibly normally do this. But obviously maybe bronzer, then like blush. But I do a good job of like layering them and keeping them, you know, organized. So highlighter, then blush right underneath, and then now we're using the bronzer. It's looking good. Bronzer. So we're good. Oh, I forgot to blend down here, because I typically don't. Okay, so we're good. all blended, all nicely done. Next thing I'm going to quickly do is just put just a little bit of the bronzer on my eyelid. I should actually possibly use my fingers. Let me use my fingers. Or let me use my fingers. So I'm just gonna take a bit of that, take a bit of my bronzer, and just put it on my eyelid, just to keep it neutral, like nice and neutral. I just like it when everything sort of just looks pulled together, it looks the same. So just a little dab. The outer corners. So I started with like the inner corner, and then now I'm going to the outer corner. One more. The outer corner. All right, and that's it. Perfect. I'm not going to use any other color on my eyelid, so that's that for me. Just wiping my fingers. Okay, so we are bronzed and glowing. So now the next thing I'm going to do is my eyes. I use this is the part I don't like / take some time. I use KVD. KVD 2, what is it called? KVD tattoo liner. That's what I use. And I'm just going to, just a slight wing, nothing too serious. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't do a wing actually. Are we over the wing? I think we're over the wing. So let me just line my bottom lid and my top lid. Line my bottom lid. Oh guys, so all this while I was meant to like have a little chat about my hair. Cutting my hair this year was the best decision that I ever made. It allowed me to just like grow into myself and just be one with myself again. And I feel like I hadn't felt that way in a while. Obviously, like, you know, when there's a difference in you. Yeah, obviously, you know, like when there's a difference in you, like when you're experiencing a like transformative period. And so I felt like to really allow myself go through that transformative period, I felt like I needed to cut my hair. So it was honestly the best decision. It wasn't the easiest decision, but then I just thought, okay, maybe I'll change my mind. Like, maybe I don't have to do this. Like, maybe I'll feel differently. So I just kind of kept gauging it, kept like listening to myself, like, oh, okay, will I change my mind? Will I not change my mind? Do I really want to do this? And March came around. I kept like fighting the feeling. Like, guys, it was literally a fight. I kept fighting. Yeah, sorry, I'm just doing my eyes. This is what it does to me. But yeah, you know, March came around. I kept fighting the feeling. Like, I had that, you know, like I need to cut my hair, but I kept fighting it. I was like, I'm not sure, like, you know, because I was also like getting into wanting to do so many things with my hair. Like, I was getting into, you know, so many hairstyles that I planned and was excited about. Yeah, you know, just, yeah, I was really excited to like do different things with my hair this year. But let's be honest, I was possibly not going to do them. Like, very high chance I wasn't really going to do those hairstyles. Let's actually be honest. Just because I don't know, hair like just started getting like really tedious. Started feeling really tedious and really stressful for me. And I don't know why that is, because I used to love doing my hair. Like, when I was in college, I'm like making my hair. Even like when I was younger, I loved doing things to my hair. Okay. So yeah, I just, you know, I feel like basically like coming from that period, right, where I I don't do too much with my hair, and like now finally being excited to like wanting to do things with my hair. You know, it was kind of awkward. Like, why is it now that you want to cut your hair? You know, you get what I mean, right? So because of that, I just kept on like ignoring that feeling, fighting it. Let me call it fighting, not really ignoring. I'm like really struggling to see, I don't, okay, hold on, sorry, give me 1 second, guys. Because I already did the right side. So the left side has to get a little something. Very little. Okay. Okay, that's it. Yeah. Okay, that's it. So basically, I wanted to, I just wanted to give myself, you know, some reassurance, first of all, like that this is what I really wanted. And so when I realized that I needed to cut this hair and basically just give myself permission to start a new chapter, I was like, okay, let's do it. You know, at that point, it wasn't even about like, oh, these are the styles that I'm like, that I want to do with my hair now. Like, it wasn't about any of that. It was like, okay, I need this to turn a new chapter in my life. I need this to like finally just turn the page and just step into this new season, whatever this new season is. But I felt like cutting my hair was that bridge for me to be able to step fully into a new chapter of my life. And so with that, I gave myself that permission and I just went ahead with it. I think I think when I figured out I was really going to go through with it, I just told myself, yeah, no, I don't need to tell anybody. And if you notice, like I've been saying, I gave myself permission, right? So sharing it with someone would have been almost like asking someone for permission. But I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be like all me. I wanted it to be a decision that like came 100% from me. I wanted to like just listen to myself, listen to my inner voice, and make. I'm not doing a wing, by the way. I wanted to listen to my inner voice and make this decision just for myself 100%. So, but yeah, so that was it. I feel like it was a pretty easy decision once I came to the conclusion, right, that I was going to cut my hair. I did it. I literally just I woke up one day and found a salon. Actually, it was the funniest thing ever. So I went to the salon that I had found, and then for whatever reason, it was like a building that almost looked. Sorry, I'm trying to look for my lip product. Okay, so for lip, we're going to use. I'm going to go pink. I've been doing neutrals for like all of winter, and I recently started doing my pink. So let's use MAC. Hold on, let me just see. Vino versus Nightmare. I'm not using chestnuts. Oh, here it is. Okay, let's use MAC Vino. Vino, I don't know if you can see, but you see it on my lips. So I'm using MAC Vino lip liner. So yeah, I went to this salon, like I found it on Google Maps, got there, called the number, nobody responded. I'm like chatting with them like through Google Maps, you know, because there's a way to message the business. Nobody's responding. I'm waiting, calling. I didn't even think if there was a number. And then I'm like start walking, and then I find this lady, a black woman. She was old, so her hair was like covered with gray hair, so beautiful. I'm like, please, where do you cut your hair? Because she had low cuts. I was like, please, where do you cut your hair? And she told me. Actually, before that, I quickly found another barbering salon because I knew that there were a couple of barbering salons in the area. Found one, went there. Obviously, because I was just walking in, right? So they needed to make an appointment. So I made an appointment. I told them, you know, I'm still looking. if I don't come back, then I found another place. When the lady told me the price, I was like, yo, that's quite high. That's not what I was thinking. So I told her, you know, I'm going to still be in the area. I'll keep looking. And if I don't shop, like, you just know. So we did that. She took down my name. She was like really kind. And yeah, literally as I was like walking out of that building, just saw this woman with like you know, head of gray hair. And I was like, oh please, like, where do you cut your hair? And she told me. She actually like showed me, because she needed to catch the bus, so she showed me her phone. I quickly took a screenshot or a picture of the barber's number. I can't remember what, and then she tried to describe where it was. It wasn't too far away. She tried to describe where it was, but I didn't know where that was. So anyways, I keep walking. I'm just like, okay, I need to cut this hair. Like, you know what it means to like initially not be on board with a decision, and then when you're on board with that decision, like at that moment you're like, that's it. I'm like, it's all or nothing. So I was really almost like desperately looking for a place. I eventually kept walking, found another barbering salon. I actually knew of this one. Found that one, went in. They were like, oh, sorry, we're full for the day. But we have like a nearby salon that we're going to refer you. Like, we often refer our clients when we're like super booked. So they gave me that address and I went there because I couldn't quite figure out the one that the woman was trying to describe to me. So I went there and they had availability, and I sat down and I cut my hair, and they cut my hair, and I was so happy. I didn't even cry. And I told the guy, the barber was so amazing. I told him, I was like, listen, the first time I cut my hair a few years ago, I sat in that chair and I wailed. I was like, I cried. And then someone like heard us, was like, is there any crying going on? I was like, no, 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 no. I was just telling him that I cried before. So I didn't feel a thing. And I feel like that's what it is, when there's a rebirth, when there's newness coming. It's like I was just so ready for that newness that the burden, right, of this current process, it was gone. Like I didn't even bother. I wasn't even like interested. I was just like, please take it off. I guess the only thing is I didn't know how low, because he gave me numbers like 5, 3, 2. I was like, I don't even know. I wanted low as possible. So we finished there and I left, and I realized that I should have actually gone much lower. So lip liner is done. So that's MAC Vino. I love it. And then guys, you need to remind me to tell you what it is. So I'm using Urban Decay lipstick in Art Walk. So this is Art Walk by Urban Decay, and it's a nice soft pink. I actually want something really pink this summer, so I went to Sephora and I think I found something, but I like this too. Let me see. Yep. So anyways, that's my haircut story. I left that salon so happy, much happier than when I came in, and it's just been up ever since. And I'm just so grateful to have, let go of that burden and just give myself that fresh new start, and that chance at a fresh new start. Yeah, and ultimately I thank God. I thank God, because without him, I wouldn't have been able to make that decision. I probably wouldn't have even known that I needed that without God. So, ooh, this is looking good. We're looking really good, guys. We're looking amazing. And on like my winter makeup, like with my nude lip routine where I put lip gloss over, for summer I haven't been putting lip gloss. Like normally I put my Fenty lip gloss, but this summer I'm not doing that. I really like this as is. Ooh, this is looking amazing. Okay, so I think I'm done. Maybe I should close this up. Is my finger stained? Probably. Okay, whatever. But more lights now. This is what it looks like. Okay, so yeah, I think we're looking good. Last thing I'm going to do is my setting spray. I use the Dewy Finish by NYX. Really love this. It just makes me dewy and glowy and shiny. Literally, sometimes it might look shiny, but I really like it. I still need to get setting powder. I feel like so far I haven't felt like I needed it, except when my spray makes me a little shiny, but I will pick up the Laura Mercier setting powder. But yeah, let's use setting spray. Oh shoot, sorry. Before that, my eyebrows. Oh my goodness. Completely forgot to do my eyebrows. Okay, so I just use this NYX Precision Brow Pencil and I'm just brushing up. I see that some of my products got on it, so I'm just going to brush it up, down, up, which is what I normally do. And just shape it. I don't think I'm going to fill it in today or do anything. Yeah, so. I guess running into you was by chance, but it was nice to ask you how you've been. I had to go cause I was late as always. I just use the spoolie part to sort of like frame it, make it frame my face. Ooh, the sun is out and guys, we are looking good. Like really good. You said tomorrow meet me at the cafe, and now as old friends, regrets, turn up loose ends, apologies I thought I'd never get. Alright, so that's actually it. Like we're done. Guys, this looks amazing. Let me bring this a little bit closer. Can you see? We're looking good, right? Alright, so setting spray and we're done. Ooh, do you see that glow, guys? It's usually instant. All right, look at me glow. It's the glow for me. What is it for you guys? It's the glow and the pink, and we're like still in Barbie mode. Guys, by the way, if you have missed my Barbie content, you're missing out. So run to my Instagram and just check out my Barbie content. It's been like pink, pink, pink. I'm actually happy I didn't do winged eyeliner. I think this is just like so much nicer and like subtle and clean. So let me know what you guys think. I should probably put on earrings and just like fully get dressed. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you loved it, you know, just seeing that quick makeup look. I'm going to leave every single thing linked in the description below so that you can, you know, get these products. I highly recommend. As you can see, it was like super quick for me. I don't do anything too much, but I like the, you know, the outcome. And I also hope you guys enjoyed the chat about, you know, my haircuts, like why I cut my hair. I hope that maybe just give you guys more insights in case you were wondering, but maybe didn't want to ask, and thank you. But yeah, it's just been great ever since, and yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys so much for watching and take care. Bye. And I hope you guys love this makeup look. Like, should I bring the camera like super? Oh, maybe, oh, this is where the camera should have been all this while. Look in the mirror and I'm seeing. I guess I have to zoom in on the video, but guys, this looks amazing.